Hey guys, let's talk about the step up today, okay? This is a great exercise that works our glutes. Now, before you even start this exercise, you need to assess your active range of motion because that's what's going to help you determine what height of bench you need to perform the exercise most effectively. Okay, so to do that, it's really simple. You stand with your feet hip width apart and you lift one leg. Okay, and you're gonna find a spot that your leg stops comfortably, okay? That is your active range of motion. That means your bench height needs to match that, okay? I might be able to go up like 1 more inch, but we're in the range and that's okay. Now, let me show you what it doesn't look like, okay? So, a lot of people, they think, okay, the higher the step, the better, okay? So they get this really high step. Well, what that does is it actually rotates your pelvis and tilts your hips up. And that actually makes the movement ineffective because then you are out of your active range of motion for your glutes, okay? So this is what that would look like. So see, this is like my normal active range of motion. This is me going outside of my active range of motion. Can you see the difference? I'll show you from behind. Active range of motion, too high, so then my hips are tilting, okay? And then it's just taking that tension out of the glutes where we want it. Okay, so once we have the correct bench height, we're going to set ourselves up for this. So the next thing you're going to need to do is stabilize yourself with your back leg. This is going to be your working leg, and you're going to create a little bit of hip flexion or bend, okay? So then we're feeling like these are where our glutes are here, okay? And it's testing our glutes in their lengthened position when we have a little bit of hip flexion. All right, so if you need to, you can hold on to something to stabilize yourself. You could hold a weight with one hand, hold on to something else with the other. I would just say to not lean on this, okay? Especially as you get fatigued, that will feel tempting, okay? So then you're going to pretend like you are smashing the bench down with your foot, okay? So I'm smashing, driving up, and then I'm gonna create a little bit of hip extension at the top to finish it out. And notice my neck and spine is neutral the whole time. And then I'm gonna lower myself down, and then come back up, lower myself down, come back up. Okay, so I want you to notice something about my back foot. My back foot's only acting as a stabilizer. It's doing nothing else. That's another common mistake I see is people come up and then they drop down or they use their back foot to push themselves up, okay? So that's taking the tension out of your glutes when you're letting the back leg assist, okay? So it should look like this, coming up and then slow eccentric. Okay, so you can do this a couple different ways. You can hold a weight with one hand as you're doing the movement, or you can use, if you feel like you have enough stability, you can hold weights in 2 hands so then you can get more load. And it is going to test your stability there. So as long as you can keep that tension while you're holding a load with 2 hands, that's totally fine. But if you find yourself wobbling, kind of falling over, it's going to be much more effective if you hold the load with one hand. Okay? Like that. Okay, hope that covers that. Let me know if you have any questions. Work those glutes, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.